What? Freaky Friday! Freaky Friday! You guys know what day it is? Freaky Friday, yes sir! Now those of you who are new and don't know what Freaky Friday is, we're about to explain that. Freaky Friday is this thing where every Friday, we the Uchiha, that's what we call each other around here, okay? We gather together and we watch some freaky video. And that essentially is what Freaky Friday is. There's one last thing we must do before we jump into Freaky Friday. We gotta lock down the snacky snacks. Go quickly before we start. Grab you some snacky snacks, whatever it may be. I like to give a general suggestion, alright? The first option, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Grab you a bag of those. Second option, bag of Skittles. Third option, go ahead and get you a nice chocolate milk. One last thing, if you guys ever come across a freaky video and you guys want me to react to it, join the Discord. There's a link in the description called the Uchiha Brothers. Join that. There's channels where you can submit video suggestions. Without further ado, let's go! Starting with the first video, we have the sponsorship. This is brought to us by Social House Films. I'm not too sure what this is about to be about, but apparently it's a sponsorship whore, okay? So, hey, let's jump into it.
You want to play a game?
Okay,
Who doesn't
a
like
game?
games? In fact, my favorite game just so happens to be sponsoring this video.
Oh, I see what you did
Today's
there.
brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Imagine taking a blockbuster movie and a real AAA game and smushing them together into an epic mobile phone RPG game.
What is this a real sponsorship? What is this?
600 And for those of you wondering, yes, I
Did she
did
just
in fact
start
design
floating
this
away?
myself,
Oh,
which
okay. I fast forward now because this is where it starts. Like,
seriously?
I hate that feeling, bro. I hate that.
Right when I finish the sponsorship. How convenient.
Yeah. All the power out, not just your room. It's everything. Somebody's watching you too. Oh, dang. Bro, you are screwed. Oh, okay. She must have fixed the lighting. Or not. You're not gonna like call anybody for this? Like, your power's out.
Hello? Hello?
Hi there, I'm calling from the Department of Power. Are you experiencing any electrical issues?
Yes, it just went out.
Why don't you go outside and head over to your fuse box?
I already tried that. It didn't work.
You know that usually works for most customers.
Yep. No dice for me.
Seems a little off.
You said no dice. It reminds me of a game.
Oh. Okay.
I have a funny feeling you like to play games.
Hang up.
Is that true?
Hang up. Just hang up.
Hello, 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 hello.
Bro, he's not acting professional. That should be red flag number one, lady.
Calling from again?
Don't worry, I've already deployed a tech. In fact, I think he's already in the house.
In the house?
A cup of tea.
Oh, yeah, you better run. Oh my gosh. Oh, another person. Lady, grab a pan behind you or something. Something to defend yourself, like. Or not, go right into the basement. Fire extinguisher right there? Grab that. Oh no, the garage don't open because there's no power. Oh, you're screwed. Hammer. Okay. We thinking here, aren't we? At that point, I am just getting in my car and I am driving through my garage. I don't care. Right there. Oh, you're breathing too loud. You're breathing too loud. There's no way he doesn't hear that. You're dead. You're dead. Breathing that loud, lady? Come on. It's a life and death situation. Oh. Shh, bro. She's being way too loud, bro. It makes me mad. It's like, come on. There's no way that guy doesn't hear that. You're in an isolated garage. It's just you and him. Pure silence. He's gonna hear that. Okay, use your... Oh! Oh, he got a knife! Oh yeah, you run. You run. Oh, dang. There's two of them, ain't there? Oh! He just tripped on me. Is this a cartoon right now? What is happening? Yeah, you roll down them steps, buddy. Get him out of here. Why would you scream now? That's the end of it. This girl sat there, stared at the guy down the steps, and then instantly just screamed. Next up, we have two true Home Alone horror stories. This is an animation brought to us by IMR Scary Tales. Let's watch.
The calmness of the night was a stark contrast to the storm brewing within my home. As a cybersecurity major, I was proud of myself on my understanding of the digital world, a realm I believed I had mastered. But nothing in my studies had prepared me for the terror that was to unfold. It began with an innocuous enough event, a flicker of movement, barely perceptible. I dismissed it as a trick of the light or a figment of my overworked imagination.
You're seeing things, Megan. Time for a break.
But the illusion of safety was shattered the moment I heard it. The unmistakable sound of a camera shutter clicking from somewhere within the depths of my house. My heart stopped, my blood ran cold, and the chilling realization hit me. I was not alone. Frantically, I scanned my surroundings, every shadow, every corner, but found nothing. The silence that followed was oppressive, suffocating. Then, my phone buzzed. A message, anonymous, with nothing but a link was sitting in notifications. I clicked it, and my blood turned to ice. It linked to a live stream, revealing a view of my own living room from an angle I hadn't placed a camera.
He hid some cameras.
And there he was, a figure cloaked
he's
in darkness.
In the house?
His face obscured, but his intentions clear, standing in my bedroom upstairs. "Welcome to your nightmare, Megan." His voice was a twisted melody, a harbinger of the horrors to come. I stared, frozen, as he began to move through my room with a disturbing familiarity. Each step a declaration of his control. I grabbed onto a kitchen knife, but he had seen it on the live stream, just like I could witness my own house from the view of 18 cameras. Who was he? How did he get inside? How did he place those cameras? And what was he planning to do? When I looked back at the phone, he had disappeared from my room, which meant that he could be anywhere in my house. The game had begun. His rules, his playground. My home had become a hunting ground. He taunted me, leaving me to discover twisted tokens of his presence. A bloodied knife here, a lock of hair there. His actions were calculated, designed not just to scare, but to mentally unravel me. You can't hide, Megan. I'm everywhere. You're playing by my rules now.
Who are you? Why are you doing this? Leave my house right now or I will call the police.
You have a phone in your palms, Megan. Place the call. But remember, if you close your phone or switch to any other app, your phone will explode in your hand.
She won't know where he is.
Echoed in my mind, a psychological warfare meant to break me. But amidst the terror, a spark of defiance ignited within me. I couldn't outmuscle him, but maybe, just maybe, I could outsmart him. I remembered my studies, my projects on cybersecurity and hacking. If I could get to my equipment, if I could just access the network.
What do you want from me?
I cried, or at least fake cried. I had to appear as weak as possible to him, to come up with my contingency plan. I made my way to the basement while weeping. It housed my makeshift lab, filled with servers and monitors. It was a fortress of technology, and within its walls, I found my courage. If I could get to the server room,
he's gonna be in there.
With
He's gonna be
outside.
there. Watch. He's gonna be
As
standing
I finally
in there.
entered the server room, locking the door behind me, I faced the screens,
Okay,
my
he's
fingers
not.
poised above the keyboard. This
Imagine
was it,
though,
the
he was just standing
battlefield
there.
I knew, where I held the advantage. I went
she
to work
in
straight
work
away.
now.
I began to weave my counterattack, a silent plea for help embedded within the code. The night was far from over, but for the first time since the nightmare began, I dared to hope. The stage was set, the players positioned. The game, however, was about to change. As I sat in the dimly lit server room, my hands moved with a purpose, driven by fear and an unwavering resolve to end this nightmare. The psycho believed he was the puppeteer, but in the digital world, I was in my element. My plan was simple, yet risky.
Hit him with
the
that
cameras
reverse.
he'd so confidently installed and send out a distress signal. The task, it was daunting. My fingers danced across the keyboard, commands flowing with an urgency fueled by adrenaline. I tapped into the live stream, injecting a hidden message into the metadata, a digital SOS aimed at anyone savvy enough to notice. Time was a luxury I didn't have. With each passing moment, his patience would wear thin and he'd come looking for me. I had to act fast. Then, I heard it. The sound of footsteps approaching, slow and deliberate. He was near. You can't hide in there forever, Megan. Come out and play. His taunts echoed through the door, each word a twisted invitation to a dance of death. But I focused on my screen, my heart pounding in my chest as I worked to reroute the signal, to make my invisible cry for help visible to the outside world. And then, success. The message was out, a beacon cutting through the digital noise. But there was no time to celebrate, no time to wait for rescue. I had to survive until help arrived. I prepared myself for his inevitable entry, setting up a makeshift barricade. The room was secure, but I knew it wouldn't hold him for long. I needed a weapon, something to defend myself with. My eyes scanned the room, landing on a smoldering iron. It was no gun, but it would have to do.
This
Better than
ends
nothing.
tonight.
The door began to shake, his attempts to break through growing more violent. I stood ready, the hot iron in hand, my entire body tensed for the confrontation. Suddenly, the door gave way and he stormed in.
Oh my gosh.
His figure a mass of rage and frustration. But the element of surprise was mine. As he advanced, I swung with all my might,
Dang!
the smoldering iron connecting with his flesh, eliciting a howl of pain.
Threw that into his throat.
But I didn't stop to hear his curses. I pushed past him, running out into the night, screaming for help. Behind me, the psycho was in pursuit, his own screams a mixture of rage and agony. The chase was short-lived. Lights flashed in the distance, sirens cutting through the silence of the night.
Oh my
The police,
gosh, thank goodness,
guided
bro.
by my digital SOS, finally arrived. As they took him down, I collapsed, the adrenaline fading, leaving me shaking and exhausted. The officers rushed to my side, their voices a comforting blur as I tried to process the reality that I was safe, that it was over. You're safe. If you don't mind, can I ask you a few questions? As I recounted the night's events, the realization of what I'd survived, what I'd accomplished, began to sink in. I'd faced my deepest fears, fought back against the darkness, and emerged victorious, not just as a survivor, but as a warrior of the digital age. The psycho was taken away, his reign of terror ended by a combination of my will to survive and the very technology he'd used to terrorize me. As the dawn broke, casting light on the chaos of the night, I knew I'd never be the same. I'd been tested, pushed to my limits, and in the crucible of fear, I had found a strength I never knew I possessed.
Oh my.
The night of terror was over, but the memory of it, of the power within me, would stay forever. In the digital shadows, I had found my light, my resolve, and my defiance.
Third video and last video, we have Don't Peek, brought to us by Julian Terry. Nightlight Pictures. Okay. Getting this like a movie kind of vibe going on. Oh, she's just vibing on this Switch, okay. What is that smoke? Wait a minute. They're linked. The game is linked with the... Oh, shoot. Or maybe it's a ghost messing with her. She's about to test it out. Oh! Bro, that's crazy. What would you do if you had this power? Like... That's kind of crazy. Don't turn the lights off. Oh my gosh, lady. Lady. Don't turn the lights off on yourself. Uh-oh. She sees something crazy. Oh my gosh. I am crapping myself, bro. If I see that, I'm playing the game. Oh no. Turn the lights back on. Turn them back on. Good, good. You just gonna lay there? Oh. Pretending it's not there isn't gonna help. You're dead. You're dead, lady. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, no. Say no. Oh! Oh, that's crazy. That window? Jump out the window. I don't know how high up she is, but better than dealing with that thing, probably. Don't peek, I'm shy. What? Oh. Uh-oh, she pressed it. She let it out. Oh, she dead. Why would you turn your light off? Oh, wait. Oh. Don't relieve now. It ain't over. Oh my gosh. W freaking video by Julian Terry. I just noticed this channel only got 72,000 subscribers with that level of quality. That's crazy. I mean, this video did get 12 million views, so hey, at least the video did really good, which I think it should have. That's all I got for this Freaky Friday. W videos, I would say. Thank y'all for watching, and see you in the next Freaky Friday. Peace!